I started making cake as a hobby in 2011. I learned how to make sugar flowers, just a very basic course. And it was something that I really loved. My background is in interior design and architecture. Before I made cake, I was in construction management. So I really like hands-on 3D space planning, like dimensional things is really where my love is. Some of my friends who worked in the wedding industry told me that I should make wedding cakes, and I gave it a try, and my business took off essentially overnight. I was very lucky. I now run Icon and Trey Bell. We're both businesses are run out of the same building, and I have owned both businesses for just over 2 years. So when I started working out of my house, my husband and I did all of our own bookkeeping. It was pretty simple. We found that the bookkeeping between both businesses was a lot more challenging. I reached out to a friend in Colorado who was familiar with the Profit First method, and she had some connections. And she actually found Evermore for me and reached out to them to verify that they were a company that could do everything that I was looking for. And so she actually introduced me to Evermore because she thought that it would be a really good fit. So I had that first meeting with Katie and Carrie, and it was just exactly what I was looking for. Yes, definitely. The work-life balance is like, I don't have to worry about doing, you know, putting receipts together is always going to be a chore. But that's all I have to do. And like, it's so easy. The systems that they have in the programs and the apps and things, like I can take pictures of my receipts, um, send them on their way. If there's something that needs to be specifically categorized a certain way, I can make notes on it. It's just so easy. It's so easy to get everything to them that they need, and then I don't have to worry about it. Like, I don't have to do this anymore. I don't have to crunch the numbers. I don't have to do this. It was the best thing I've ever done. And just to know that everything financially is being handled by people that know what they're doing. And I think one of the greatest, I don't know if surprise is the right word, but one of the things that I have valued the most with working with them is that there's never any judgment on their half. It doesn't matter how much or how little money I have in my account. It doesn't matter what I personally would like to earmark money for, different goals, or like, one of the things that I value for myself and my employees is education. So I want to always have money to invest in continuing education for myself and my employees. And even when I don't have a whole lot of money to work with, like, that's where a portion of my money goes. And they are so supportive of all of those decisions. The response times are excellent. If I send an email, I almost always have a response back within a couple of hours. If I send a text, there's been a couple of times where I've had to, burning questions, and I send a text, and like, they get right back to me. It was important for me to have an inspection done. Like, when you sell a building and you have the inspector come in, like, I really would like to have a record of the condition of everything at this point in time. And she referred me to a gentleman that was in one of their networking groups. And he came and he did an inspection, and I got all of that done. And like, I mean, they've referred me to several different things for just other random things that I need. You don't just get their services, but it's more like a community.